Bonjour et bienvenue à cette nouvelle session de français en ligne. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes mercredi 10 juin 2020. Tu répètes, mercredi 10 juin 2020. Super. Aujourd'hui, on va continuer avec le thème de la maison. We are going to continue with the topic of the house. You remember the vocab, right? Because we are first going to revise. On va réviser avec la correction de la semaine dernière, last week. And we're going to continue with one single room, the bedroom. Okay? We're going to work on how to recognize a bedroom and what defines the bedroom. Okay? Donc, le vocabulaire de la chambre. La chambre. Super. Then to finish, we are going to continue with the challenge 2. Okay, so wait till the end of the video and you'll have the explanations. C'est parti! Okay guys, so beforehand, I want you to recap the vocab of last week in the video to get the pronunciation again. It's always good. And to help you also with the correction. The correction will be sent as picture with the materials. So I invite you to take the words back and then we continue to practice now with the most important room for you guys in the home, your bedroom. Okay, because Yen is to talk about your environment. So it's very important to know your bedroom. Okay? First the classroom, then the bedroom. Okay? Bon. I want you first to repeat with me the vocab. So each time I say a word, you need to repeat. Alors. Une porte. Une porte. Bien. So that's the entry. Okay? So that's important fact to know about the bedroom. Okay? Then we have une fenêtre. Une fenêtre. The window. Okay? Yeah. Now, the most important thing in the room to describe, to know, okay, it's the bed, obviously. Donc, un lit. Un lit. So the T is mute, hein? You stop at E. Un lit. Bien. When you go down, you have un tapis. Un tapis. Bien. So that means a mat. So, for example, if we take the case of France, why would we have a mat in France? For example, over the winter, it's very cold and it's really enjoyable to wake up, okay, and to not put the feet on a very, very cold floor. So, yeah, that's why we use a mat. And also for decoration, also, it's yeah, very nice. Ensuite, what do we have? We have un bureau. Un bureau. Bien. Un bureau, a desk to work. Une chaise. Une chaise. Okay, so that's the chair. Close to it, you have une corbeille. Une corbeille. Corbeille de basket. Ok? Bien. So, sur le bureau, on a des cahiers. Cahiers. Des cahiers. Des livres. So this you already know. I defeat you to find, guys, the pencil or the pen. Le crayon ou le crayon de papier. Okay? Try to find it. Now, we have une étagère. Une étagère. So that's the shelf. How many shelves do we have now? Can you count them? Bien. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super. Here, what do we have? A lamp. Et look at it. A lamp. Une lampe. Same word. The only thing is that you put a E because it's a feminine word. Yes, we come back on that point. Always, it will always follow you. You can't get rid of it. You can see everywhere. Un, un, un. Ah, des. Ben oui, plural. Bien, bon allez. The last word, une commode. Une commode. Donc, une commode, the dresser. Ok? Ah oui, et une armoire. Une armoire. So what do we have here? A word that starts with arm, in English arm, and you only have to add war. Armoire. Okay? Good. So you know the words now. At least you can pronounce them. To work on that, I want you to be able to match the words, the picture, to their transcript in English, to translation. On a door, a window, a closet, a bed, a mat, and a shelf. I want you to be able to connect the French word. Once it's done, you have like kinda flashcards to revise the vocab. We continue with the point, okay, orthographe. So you have two things to know, and I want you to achieve today is that I don't only want you to give me only a word. Okay, I want to push a little bit further to start and write short sentences in a very short. And I won't expect neither structure of your text. I want you to be able to write sentence. Okay, jumping the lines. We don't connect yet. Okay? Donc, two words. Dans means in. Okay? Il y a means there is. I want to come back on in because if you remember with the countries, we saw it was en ou au. That's only for the countries, guys. For the rest of it, it will always be dans. Ok? Bien. Donc, look at it. Dans ma chambre. Ok? Dans ma chambre, il y a une porte. Okay? In my bedroom, there is a door. Dans ma chambre, il y a une porte. Bien. Dans ma chambre, il y a une fenêtre. Ok? Donc, dans ma chambre, il y a un lit. Dans ma chambre, il y a une armoire. And you can put all the words of the room. Okay? Now, we're going to continue with another word, sur. And sur means on. Okay, so it's put over. Donc, dans ma chambre, il y a un bureau. Okay? So if you're not sure, try to find the word. Dans ma chambre, il y a un bureau. Good. Sur mon bureau, il y a un cahier rouge, un cahier bleu et un cahier vert pour la classe de français. Okay? So, what I did here, we put that first sentence, and when you talk about furniture, where you can put things on, you continue, okay? So look at it. Dans ma chambre, il y a un bureau. In my bedroom, there is a desk, okay? Sur mon bureau, on my desk, il y a un cahier rouge, un cahier bleu, un cahier vert pour la classe de français. There are a red notebook, a blue notebook, and a green notebook for French, because you remember that green book is for French. Bien. Okay? So, I really want you to understand that. So, general sentence, dans ma chambre, il y a une porte. In my bedroom, there is blah 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 blah. All the word. Like here, it's a door. It can be a window, it can be a bed, it can be anything you want. Okay? All you have here in it. And then, if you talk about the furniture, obviously you can't put anything on a door. Well, you can, but you commonly don't. Okay? Donc, sur mon bureau, it will always be actually about the desk, about the bed, where you can put things on. Like for example, here we have clothes. Okay, we have gloves. Donc, those things are on the bed. So we are going to say, dans ma chambre, il y a un lit. Sur mon lit, il y a des gants, une veste, une chemise, une gourde. Ok? Pareil, sur mon tapis, il y a des chaussettes, des chaussures. Ok? But that vocab of the clothes we aren't here yet. Soon. But I want you to focus on what you have on the desk because we already work with that vocab. Okay? There is no excuse. Les livres et les cahiers. At least you can say that. So it's why I want you to work on that. To use again livre and cahier. Okay? So on, sur. On my desk, sur mon bureau. Bien. Bon. Numéro 2. Écoute et répète. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this? You remember this? We work on this already. With actually the supplies. Bon. You have to circle what you are going to hear. 6 words. So I'm going to give you 6 words from now on, and you have to circle in that picture what you hear. Deal? Good. On y va. 1. Un lit. Un lit. 2. Une chaise. Une chaise. 3. Un bureau. Un bureau. 4. Une commode. Une commode. 5. Une lampe. Une lampe. 6. Des livres. Des livres. Super. Bon, exercice fini. On y va. Donc 3. Prends une photo de ta chambre et décris-la avec le vocabulaire. 6 phrases. Ok? 2 points. You take a picture of your bedroom and then you comment with the vocabulary. Sorry, only sentences. You have to write 6 sentences as per the example in the point using dans ma chambre and sur. So I want you to write 6 sentences, guys, like that. Dans ma chambre, dans ma chambre, dans ma chambre, dans ma chambre. Ok? Dans ma chambre, il y a une porte. Dans ma chambre, il y a une fenêtre. You need to practice. We need to repeat. It's always good to repeat. Okay, so I wrote it for you. Now I expect you to write it. I will expect one sentence like that. Okay? With dans ma chambre, il y a un bureau, if you want, or if you want to talk about another furniture like the bed, you can, or the dresser, you can too, and on what you have in your bedroom, and then you can put what you have on it. Okay? Yeah. So 6 sentences, hein? 6 phrases. Okay? 6 phrases. I'm actually erasing that because I don't want any mistake, misunderstanding any. Okay? So okay, I'm going to change that on your paper. Donc, you take a picture of your bedroom and then you write 6 sentences as per the example in the point using dans ma chambre and sur. Okay? Yeah. If you have any hesitation regarding that part, please feel free to contact me and I'll help you. Now we're going to speak about the French challenge, guys. The French challenge. First week it was France and the overseas territories. I thank you all for submitting your first challenge, and now we're going to go to the second challenge in the region of Quebec, le Québec, in Canada, that French-speaker region that is actually one of the biggest regions in the world. If it was a country and not a state of Canada, that would be the 19th biggest country in the world. So that's very, very, very big. It's really interesting to see about the landscapes. The landscapes are very, very nice. You can also observe the whales and the beluga on the water. The state of Quebec is crossed with the river called Saint Laurent, and around you're gonna have a lot of cities and places that are interesting to see about the nature, the wildlife. So yeah, you can check more, and based on the topic, so in Quebec we have during the winter the biggest winter festival that we call Carnaval in the winter. So that was started in 1894. So it's a very old tradition in that region. And it is represented by a snowman. Snowman very famous to represent that festival. Okay? The famous position of the snowman is that one. Okay? So the challenge for you guys is to recreate that picture. So I want to see you standing like that, but we're gonna have an inconvenience. Is that you need to dress as a snowman. So who says snowman? Who says white, blanc? So I want you to wear some white fabrics, but if you don't have any t-shirts or jeans, or it's fine. You can use whatever you want. You can use paper. You can use towels if you have white towels. You can use quilts. The laundry, the bed laundry. If you have something white, so use your imagination, use your creativity. Once more, ask your parents, ask your brothers and sisters, everyone in home to help you to find ideas, and then you take that picture standing in that position. Okay? So then for celebrating, the best picture, guys, will be chosen by the 4 teachers. Okay? So I'm going to share all your pictures and we are going to choose all together who will be the picture. To let you know about the process of last week's challenge, so I could not make a decision because you I was asking at least one French product and you did it all very good. But to make that decision, I took the first submitting the the picture of the challenge. Okay, no worries. We still have this week, next week, and the last week of school, so it remains 3 weeks, and you have the chance to maybe to be the winner for next week's French challenge. But you also have PE, you also have art, you also have library. So we really want to encourage you guys to, through the French speaking world and French speaking cultures actually, to keep learning stuffs and facts that you'll always remember about, and we hope that's the aim of it, for you to master that understanding of the culture. Okay, so based on Canada now, I hope that you will enjoy that challenge. I can't wait to see your pictures. Yeah, and then be sharing with the teachers. Okay, good. Allez, c'est fini. Ok, c'est fini. À la semaine prochaine et bon week-end. Au revoir.